eye Ghanatube so obusia for modofo snowy masan so atenasido insem ahodo a ekobe nyina no nsa ebeka ewo channel we so enti ntempa no so mennom enkwan no enja fonti ye be wakotie insem ahodo bi a ekoso ewo Ghanatube na yaba.
It's deadline day for Chief Justice Torkornoo to submit her preliminary response to petitions for her removal as set by President John Mahama. While it's unclear whether the Chief Justice has submitted her response, the next steps in the removal process depends on her comments or response. Presidential Affairs correspondent Maxwell Baba has more in this report.
Developments surrounding the petitions for the removal of the Chief Justice Torkornoo from office have sparked debate after President Mahama forwarded the 3 petitions to the Council of State on March 24, 2025 seeking a removal. Chief Justice Torkornoo responded by stating that she had not received the petitions or been informed of their contents. She also emphasized her right to a hearing before any decision could be made. In response, the President issued a letter through his Executive Secretary giving the Chief Justice 10 days to submit her preliminary response. While it is still unclear whether the Chief Justice has met the deadline for submitting a response, the next steps hinge on her comments. If the petitions are dismissed, the matter will end there. If not, a 5-member committee will be appointed to investigate the issue further. The Chief Justice will be given the opportunity to defend herself during a private inquiry, after which the committee will make a recommendation. A day after President Mahama forwarded the petitions to the Council of State, in a meeting with the Ghana Bar Association, he said neither the NDC nor his government hold any animosity towards the judiciary.
Right, there's this perception that we have a problem with the legal fraternity and things like that. I think that if you look at the kind of people, Marietta and all of us sitting here, we're not people who have any such animosity towards the judiciary.
Well, let's engage in lawyer Nana Kofisa for Kantanga for more education on this. We've got our tabs on this and would give you updates on what happens in subsequent bulletins. But now, Nana, let me ask you, the time for the Chief Justice to give a response to the allegations against her elapsed today. Now, what are the alternatives if we do not know whether she has actually responded? But if she hasn't, does silence mean anything?
Okay. Thank you very much, Mamiesi. And then good morning to listeners and viewers this morning. Yes, as you rightly put, as has been said time and over, what is happening now in respect of the removal of the Chief Justice cannot be found in the Constitution, as in respect of the prima facie, cannot be found in the Constitution, and particularly Article 146. And we all know that it is the J case, that's the J versus Attorney General, which made provision for the determination of a prima facie determination by the President with the Council of State. Now, moving forward, we have come to another leg as to whether the President or the Council of State can give the Chief Justice a hearing. Now, the J2 case made provision for the, by virtue of purposive interpretation, for the President and the Council of State to give the Chief Justice a preliminary hearing in the determination of a prima facie case against her.
Yeah.
Now, what is happening now in respect of the subject matter on which we are dealing now cannot be found in the Constitution, particularly Article 146, and also it cannot be found in the J2's case. Yes, it cannot be found. Why am I saying this? Now, the J2 case only made provision for the Chief Justice to be heard on the preliminary determination of a prima facie case against her. Now, the Constitution, or neither the Constitution or the J2 case, give a procedure as to how the Chief Justice can be heard.
Right.
Now, the President only gave the Chief Justice 10 days for her to submit her response for the determination of a prima facie case against her. Now, this is just an administrative directive from the Presidency and the Council of State. Now, there is no particular procedure. Later on, maybe in subsequent years, another government can also come. That the Chief Justice, I'm giving you 5 days. I'm giving you 15 days, depending on the volume or the how weightier the petition against the Chief Justice is. So there's no particular procedure. Now the President has given the Chief Justice 10 days for her to write her response for the determination of the prima facie case.
Right.
Now, there's no particular procedure. Another president can also come. That's fine. I won't give you any number of days. Now, in determining for us to give you a hearing. Now, we will call you and appear before the Council of State for you to be heard. It's also a manner of hearing, not in written form. That's also what I'm saying. The procedure, there's no procedure in respect of some of these.
There are no clear-cut lines as to how to proceed in this manner. Well,
yes.
I mean, the Chief Justice fought for natural justice to prevail.
Yes.
And she's been given the opportunity to respond to the petitions against her. Well, the day elapses today, 10 whole days.
Yes.
Whether she's responded or not, I mean, let's take this scenario. If the response does not come in, we take it as silence. Does it mean anything?
Yes. Now, as you rightly said, we are not aware whether the Chief Justice has submitted her response or not.
Yeah.
Now, if she hasn't, now nothing stops the Chief Justice from getting back to the presidency for an extension of time within which to file her response. Yes, nothing stops her from writing to the president for an extension of time.
Right.
Now, if she doesn't give a response to the presidency and the Council of State, now it will be deemed as if the Chief Justice has waived her right of hearing, because under the circumstance, when it so happens, then the president and the Council of State have satisfied their concern of giving her a story. Right. So nobody can say, oh no, the 10 days is just an administrative directive from the president. So which the Chief Justice has accepted. If she has any problems with it, she could have written back that the 10 days is too small. But if she hasn't submitted, nothing stops her from writing back to the presidency for an extension of time to file a response. But if she doesn't, by the close of the day, if she doesn't, it means she has waived her right to be heard. And the president and the Council of State can go ahead for the determination of a prima facie case against her, for her to appear before the five-member committee.
So in case she there's a case against her, she appears before the committee, that may possibly lead to her removal or not. But then, what are the broader legal implications if she's removed?
If the Chief Justice is removed, then in the interim, maybe the senior member on the bench can act as Chief Justice. Then the appointment process will kick in, as how a normal Chief Justice will be appointed. Yes, if she is removed, then somebody can act. A senior member on the bench can act, and then the appointment process can kick in. So that will be the legal implication.
Right.
Then if she doesn't agree, she has the right to take the government on for maybe maybe if there's a breach or anything, she can sue for anything.
Who will she sue in this case?
For if there is any breach of the procedure, if there is any breach of procedure, maybe during the committee stage, anything at all can happen. Maybe she wasn't given a fair hearing. Anything can happen. If there is any breach at all, she can take. It's same as the Anas cases. After the justice of the Supreme Court were removed, they also took suits against the Attorney General and Tiger and others. So if there is any breach of any process or anything due her, she can take an action against the government.
So
yes, and then
I want to understand. In the government, who is it? The Attorney General? Is it the President? General. Is it the state? Right.
Yes, the state. Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you very much for your time here.
In some comment. Comment section. Na minjebre. Enkinkan farmer fefe make I will be say aha. Ghanatube so open some ahodoɔ any akesia fa wani twemu channel we so there more reason obetimi nya nsem no and as obetimi atene air so quickly no is by subscribing and also hitting on the notification bell. Ebusian for modofo snow ni sisi ade makram.